In the heart of Ohio, concealed beneath centuries of soil and silence, lies one of the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring relics from ancient America, the Octagon Earthworks. This prehistoric masterpiece was built by the Hopewell culture about 2,000 years ago, and it defies conventional assumptions about pre-Columbian civilizations. Yet, in a cruel twist of modern irony, this sacred and astronomically precise structure was, until recently, repurposed as a golf course. And this is a stark contrast of the sacred and the mundane. The sheer magnitude of the Octagon Earthworks is enough to boggle the modern mind. It covers over 50 acres. Its perfectly symmetrical geometric design consists of an enormous octagon connected to a sprawling circular embankment. The earthen walls stretch up to 5 feet in height and enclose vast spaces that seem to defy both time and reason. Experts believe that this place was built using primitive tools, yet the precision is astonishing, so much so that it aligns with the moon's complex 18.6 year cycle, tracking its most extreme risings and settings with an accuracy that rivals modern astronomical observatories. And this does not appear to be a mere happenstance. It was the result of an intricate understanding of celestial mechanics that predates the telescope by well over 2,000 years. But what was the purpose of the Octagon Earthworks? What's the purpose? This question has haunted archaeologists for centuries, but the prevailing theory suggests that it was a ceremonial and an astronomical site, a place where the Hopewell culture engaged in rituals tied to the heavens. The site's alignment with the lunar cycle suggests a deep reverence for the cosmos, possibly indicating that these ancient people saw the moon as a deity or a guide for their spiritual journey. But there is nothing set in stone to clarify what this place is. Many other researchers propose even more electrifying theories. Just like at Glastonbury Tor and Stonehenge, these ancient people may have been trying to resurrect the fallen central sun, Kronos. Perhaps the ancient earthlings at this location were trying to cast a spell? Was the site an observatory meant to connect humanity with extraterrestrial beings? Maybe it was a grand beacon of invitation to celestial visitors. Some theorists suggest the precision of its construction implies knowledge beyond the capabilities of a so-called primitive society. Was this knowledge handed down by an unknown force? Or was it the result of a civilization far more advanced than we have ever imagined? Remember, Kronos ruled over the Golden Epoch, and when he fell from his throne in the heavens, the earthlings were mortified. The desperation and hunger without light to grow crops was overwhelming to the societies all around the world. The construction of the Octagon Earthworks would have been a monumental undertaking. Without metal tools, wheels, or domesticated animals, the Hopewell people moved thousands of tons of earth by hand, basketful by basketful, or so they would have us believe. Scholars have estimated that such an endeavour could have taken multiple generations to complete, possibly spanning over a century. This was no fleeting project, but a lifelong commitment passed down through generations, a symbol of cultural continuity and devotion that few modern societies could match. As if the mysteries of this site were not dramatic enough, the Octagon Earthworks faced an ignoble fate in the 20th century. In an act that can only be described as cultural sacrilege, the site was leased to a private country club and transformed into a golf course. The ancient sacred ground, once a place of celestial reverence and spiritual significance, was reduced to a manicured lawns and sand traps. For decades, golfers unknowingly played atop an ancestral temple, their footsteps treading upon the whispers of a lost civilization. It took years of legal battles and public outrage to reclaim the site for historical and archaeological preservation. And it was only in 2022, after decades of advocacy, the Ohio Supreme Court ruled in favour of returning the land to public stewardship, ensuring that this ancient wonder would no longer serve as a mere recreation for the privileged few. Today, the Octagon Earthworks. This stands as a powerful reminder of the ancient Hopewell culture and the struggles of modern society to respect and protect the legacies of the past. This is a place of wonder, of unanswered questions, and of whispered secrets that may never fully be revealed. Is this place a celestial observatory? A place where the ancient people tried in vain to resurrect Kronos? A ritualistic gateway to the afterlife? A message from the ancient world waiting to be deciphered? One thing is certain, the Octagon Earthworks are more than just mounds of earth. They are an enduring enigma, a cosmic riddle written in soil and time, forever challenging us to reconsider what we think we know about the people who walked this land long before we did. These earthworks are some of the most fascinating and impressive archaeological sites in North America, located in Newark in Ohio. These earthworks are part of a larger complex known as the Newark Earthworks, which covers over 4 square miles, which is 10.6 square kilometres. The Octagon itself is enormous, with walls that are about 550 feet long and 6 feet in height. The entire structure encloses an area about 50 acres, which is 20 hectares. And it is thought that these earthworks, the Octagon, is aligned with a lunar cycle, specifically the 18.6 year cycle of the moon's rising and setting points. But what do you guys think about this? Comments below. And as always guys, thank you for watching.